and each of the congressmen and U.S. Supreme Court and other judges, so they're sovereigns too. But none of them in America, our government has to have the consent of the governed, because the governed are also the sovereigns. I hope that's the main thing you come away from. Yes?
But once they get elected to be your representative, they became servants of the sovereign.
They are our sovereign. They're literally our political servants, and that's why we've put in there, in fact, in that little kind of catechism thing that we had up there, that we said this is the Constitution, the rule of law here in America. These are our marching orders to our political servants. So anyone that gets elected, they're there to serve, and they are there at the behest and at the pleasure of the people, of we the sovereign. That's the way it is here in America, and that technically is not true in any other major nation of the world, and it's what has made America great. By the way, I'm pretty much done with that, with the first glossary here. Let me just ask you the same question that I asked before. No, let me stop. Who has questions? We'll try to do this and have take questions and for a few minutes here and make sure we get out in time. But someone have some questions or comments they want to bring up, Bob?
Were we sovereigns today at Commissioner's Court? You don't know.
I think this is a rhetorical question saying every one of you should have been at Commissioner's Court today. But we have the right to do that. And
Joe
some
Baker
were there.
Got 3 people spoke
telling
Rudy. Joe Baker to step down.
Because of his scandal that he's involved in now.
Over the traffic light stuff?
No. Over the exposing yourself stuff.
We couldn't do that in England in 1775. You don't approach the king without being, and you certainly don't criticize the king. You get your head cut off, or you get thrown in jail. Here in America. So let me ask you this. What I asked before. Why would God delegate his sovereignty to us? He is the sovereign. He's the God, Almighty God of the universe. Why would he delegate his sovereignty to us?
You want to see how free will is going to work out.
I think I'm sure that's right. He wanted to see how free will was going to work out. Maybe he knows something about us that we don't know about ourselves. Maybe he knows that we cannot grow up and progress without having the responsibility and failing. We can fail and we can succeed and so on. I think it's the same answer to that question. I said, why does he let us have babies? I mean, we have children. We're still children growing up. I'm 66. I'm still growing up, and yet I got children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren now. Why would he make us sovereigns? I just hope that you'll think about that and recognize that he did do that. At least that's our doctrine. I tell our kids in school, I say, you don't have to believe in God to get a good grade in this class, but you darn well better believe that the founding fathers believed that God was the sovereign and that he delegated his sovereignty to us when he gave us unalienable rights. That gave us the direct connection to God, and that it made us the sovereigns here in America. There's nobody higher than the sovereign. George?
Can I take a shot at explaining that question? Can I give an answer now?
Please.
Well, my view is that God created us in his image, and then through Christ he told us to become perfect like his Father. And so in the process of becoming like him, we learn to think like him, which he's all about love and helping each other. And so our big challenge in this life is to learn to be like God and to think like him. And if we do, we have a beautiful place to live because everybody loves each other. It doesn't matter the color of our skin or maybe even the way we view. Just imagine if the place it would be, we would know about our future with him.
And it is all about our agency, what did you call it? That's a risky thing to give people. We're done here.
I have one thing.
Remind you again of the 5,000, very readable. But part 1, 37 through 47 is really a key one. There are 28 principles in this. Bookmark has the 28 America great, and they're the things 4, 5, 8, 10, and you'll come meaningful. They can go back if they want, and they'll learn way better than somebody else.
Okay. HomelandEducation.com says, and where we can get anybody that can tax county commissioner's court. You can get the agenda, the comment, and you get 3 minutes to happen today. Sovereign.
Supreme law here, and the rule of law, and so that we can be better, get our servants under control, and they're not under control right now because we're